What's up, guys? Welcome back to NASCAR 2001 from EA Sports. It is time for the Pepsi 400 at Daytona, our next race in our series of these full-length races. We're doing a full season if you don't know, if you're new here. Full-length season, full-length race. So let's quickly recap what we have going on here in the championship standings. As you can see, I'm first. I've had 8 wins, 10 top 5s. Doing pretty good. I'm going to get through qualifying, and I will see you guys for the start of the race.
Welcome to the Midsummer Classic. We're here under the lights for the Pepsi 400.
Alright, I wasn't paying attention, but you heard the guy, 160 laps, Daytona. I forgot where I qualified. There's the standings. Streak, yep, we know. Okay, I do not remember where I qualified. It looks like I'm in row 3. So there's that, with Dale Earnhardt behind me, Jeff Gordon, and everyone else. Only 20 car fields in this older game. That's what's considered a full field. So that's what we're running with. I have to repeat a lot of this stuff because I have a lot of new, unique viewers. So if you're not new, sorry I'm repeating myself, but let's get this thing started. Try to remember my controls here. There we go. And I like to race in here. So started 6th. Not bad out of 20 cars. 160 laps. We are playing this game on a PS2 emulator on PC. I am using an Xbox Series X controller. It's actually an Elite controller. I have a steering wheel in front of me, I have the whole setup and everything, but this game doesn't support it. I've said it a million times. Whoa, hey Jeff. So that's why we're running controller. We've got the upgraded textures, graphics, and everything. So this game looks pretty clean for being, 24 years old, 25 years old. Difficulties on veteran, so right in the middle, not legend, not rookie. Going on the inside. What else do we have to go over? The simulation, quote-unquote, graphics, not graphics, physics are enabled. And believe it or not, they do make a difference in how the car handles. Tony is on the inside of me. Yeah, the simulation physics do make a difference. Limited damage is on. Fuel, tires are on. So we will be making pit stops, probably quite a few this race. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You actually have to brake coming out of turn 2 to the backstretch at Daytona. It's really weird. A lot of the times the car just doesn't turn. I don't get it. So what else do I have to go over on this? Just a quick recap. We've lost a couple races. We've gotten robbed of a couple wins. But otherwise, we've been dominating. 8 wins this season. I forget how many races are in each season. This game is obviously old, so it doesn't have 43 car fields. It doesn't have 36 races in a season. But we're doing everything we can to make it as realistic as possible. On the inside of Bobby Labonte, he has been kind of a dick this entire season. So it'll be nice to finally get in first. Crowd is roaring. Dale Earnhardt Jr. This is awesome. Well, we've got quite a long time. This video is going to be a long one. They usually run about 3 to 3.5 hours. So thank you if you stick around and actually watch the entire race, or if you just have it on in the background. Whatever you do, Thank you. I appreciate it. Usually during this time, I sort of just ramble to myself. I have thought about live streaming these races. The timing just never really works out. With some modding that I do on Twitch on the weekends, as well as me just having weekends off and having other stuff to do. So one of these days, though, I'd like to get on that type of routine. It's a good amount of time to go live, do some racing, strike up some conversation. But otherwise, I just sort of say what's on my mind, really talk to the camera, talk to you guys watching. And then you are free to continue the conversation down in the comments if you choose to do so. Talk a lot about just what's going on with me, how my week has gone. These videos do come out almost every Sunday. Last week I did miss. I was extremely busy. But we're back this weekend. Recording this Saturday night, 9:02 p.m. So we should get done right around midnight, I guess. Hopefully a little sooner than then. As long as we don't have a massive amount of cautions, we could possibly get done in, like, I don't know, 2.5 hours. But we'll see what happens. I do have a little bit of YouTube on the side, on the second monitor. I don't even know what it's playing right now. So I'll have to switch that around on the next pit stop, because I don't even know what I'm watching over there. I can barely hear it, but. So, work week is over with. Got done with work last night. Got home. Ate some food. Got some of my chores done. Got the kitchen cleaned up. Laundry started. We'll finish it tomorrow. Oh, okay. Alright, we got some people sneaking up on us. That's okay. Plenty of time. We'll just tuck in. So on the channel, if you are new, which probably a lot of people are, like I said, a lot of unique viewers I get in. Not a whole lot of repeat viewers. But this is one of my main games, I would say, along with Forza Motorsport during the week. I haven't been as consistent lately, but I've been trying to do my best. So, we do NASCAR on the weekends, Forza Motorsport content during the week, as much as I possibly can. Man, there's a lot of cars here. And then, what else? In my free time, I do play other games in my free time. I try to stick to just a couple of different things on the channel, just to sort of have a niche and keep the same type of audience going. But in my free time, I do play other games. I'm a collector. I'm a completionist. I play a lot of older classic games, just like this, as you can see. I like to collect games, physical copies, not super into the digital stuff. So, a lot of sealed older games if I can find them, or just clean, complete inbox copies that I can put on my shelf here. I collect for every system, all of the Xbox systems, PlayStation, Nintendo, Dreamcast. We do it all. We do handhelds too, PSP, DS. So a little bit of everything. Come on, Tony. I gotta let out. Ah, we still smack the wall. Oh well. So right now, in my free time when I'm not recording, we are playing actually a couple of different racing games. doing this thing where I kind of started off backwards with getting through the Need for Speed series. And I wanted to record it for YouTube, but at this time it's just not a good time. And like I said, since I'm a completionist at these games, I play them until there's nothing left to do. I've got every achievement, every collectible. I like to play them once through just on my own, just relaxing, not focusing on the camera or talking or anything. So I started off with Need for Speed, Unbound, $5 at Walmart, brand new sealed. Couldn't pass it up. We've played, or I played, Need for Speed Heat as well. Completed that game. Now going backwards, the next game that was released, even though it was a remaster from like 2010, it is Need for Speed Hot Pursuit from 2010. Very simple game, but kind of complicated, kind of drives like ass. But it is what it is. It's kind of fun. So we're playing Need for Speed Hot Pursuit on the Xbox One out in the living room. Trying to get through that game before I move on to the next game, going backwards in order for Need for Speed. Thankfully, a lot of them are on Game Pass, so it's kind of nice. I can start them on Game Pass. If I get a sealed copy of the game, I don't even have to open it. Just throw it on the shelf, add it to my collection list, and just play it off of Game Pass, which is pretty nice. If I can not open a game and still complete it, I will definitely do that. So Need for Speed, also a really classic game. Not quite as old as this one, but just maybe a year or two newer. What is it? Oh, Tony, I could have let off, but there's the caution. First caution of the race, lap 14. I was waiting for that flag to come out. Can I make up any time? Can we restart? Not in fourth. Where are we at on fuel? It's not time to pit yet. We're not at halfway, so I'm not going to pit. Can I pick up anything? Nope. Alright, that's that. First caution, lap 14, Tony Stewart. Sorry, not sorry. Even though we're kind of friends in this game. So with this, we actually have to sit through all 3 caution laps. There's no option to skip, which is kind of unique. So usually I just kind of take a break during this time, and then we will pick it up when the green flag drops. If I decide to pit, I will fill you guys in. Well, I was the only one who decided not to pit, which is fine. I don't know why everyone else pits so early. They always do. Alright, it's time. Let's restart this thing. We suck at restarts. We are always so slow. Just gotta try to block. Not bad. Just racing in my rear view right now. Here comes Bobby. And now we'll switch over. 18, stay behind me. Probably gonna lose a couple spots, that's fine. Everyone's on fresh tires. We'll be good for a little while. Like I was saying, Need for Speed, second game I'm playing in my free time, which I'm very close to finishing, is an older game, part of an older series called Toka Race Driver. It's touring. I forget what the acronym is for, but touring car race driver? I don't know. I don't know what it's for. Toka Race Driver. The first one, it's like from 2002, 2003. On original Xbox. I played the second and the third game. The first game is really tough to find, and I found a sealed copy, $20 off of eBay. So I picked it up, open it up after it's been sealed for 20 plus years, and I am playing it. And it's a tough game, but it's fun. So Toka Race Driver, almost done with that one. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remaster, that one's got a ways to go. So those are my games I'm playing in my free time. Possibly one day they will make it to the channel, but for now, we stick to our NASCAR weekend racing. Ooh, I knew that was going to be close. And we will stick to Forza Motorsport. Forza Motorsport's getting better. Still needs work, but it is getting better, so. I wanted to quit on it quite a few times. I'm sticking with it. 3 wide right now. First. We're clear. Ken Schrader up here wants to start trouble. Still in the middle, still 3 wide. Oh! I had to let out. Ah! Come on! Come on! I want to make sure that I'm talking to the mic every once in a while. I'll like talk kind of to the side of it, and it sounds different, so I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing there while trying to hold on to position. I have not eaten dinner yet. I haven't eaten much today. I had some chicken and rice at like 11:30, and that is it so far, so I kind of wanted to splurge and go to Taco Bell, but that might be a tomorrow thing, because by the time this is done, Taco Bell might still be open. There are 2 I can go to. One that's 15 minutes away, and I think they're open later. And one that's like 30 minutes, and I think they close at midnight. So obviously not going to go to that one. I was already in that town today. I could have gotten it, but I went, helped a friend do some landscaping work today. Thought it was going to take, you know, maybe an hour or 2. Ended up taking 4 hours, because I basically did it by myself. Sucked, but paid me a couple $100, and I guess it was worth it in the end. Paid for my tabs that I just had to renew and some other stuff I've spent money on throughout the week, so it helps. Oh, we have to let off. Oh my god. That's Earnhardt Sr. for you. That is the Intimidator for you. Alright. He's got a massive lead. We're just going to do what we can here. Now we are at halfway on fuel. A little bit of damage all the way around, except for the very front. Tires are all still green. Let's try the outside line. So funny enough, 2 weeks ago, I was again talking about being hungry, what I should go eat that weekend, because weekends is when I splurge and go eat out. I try not to eat out during the week. Rusty, again. Dude. It kind of sucks. It's really annoying. Like, I'm not in a hurry to finish these races, but then we just sit through cautions again. Whatever, I guess. We only made it 10 laps. We got our second caution. I'm gonna pit now. Jesus. We are pitting. Give me everything. Let's do it. And let's get ready to get back out there. We're gonna lose some spots on this one. The crew looks like they have special suits on. It's Special fire suits. I think usually they're all red. Maybe I'm wrong. Go. Waiting on that damage fix. Jesus, come on. I guess it doesn't matter. We're still starting last. So it turns out last minute, everyone decided to pit. So I'm starting first, which is sick. So let's go. I think that's Earnhardt Sr. again behind me. It sure is. We gotta go! Forgot what I was talking about. But I have good news. I have good news. During that last caution, as I'm sure all NASCAR drivers do, maybe these days, not back in the day, but I went on my cell phone and I searched Taco Bell hours because I'm hungry, I don't really want to cook, and I want Taco Bell, right? And it's late. It's the latest thing, latest restaurant you can go to, pretty much, right? Maybe Domino's. Not McDonald's anymore. But within 10 miles of me, 10 miles, that's maybe a 10 to 12 minute drive at most, there are 3 Taco Bells. 3 different towns, 3 different Taco Bells. The one that is 7 miles away closes at 1 a.m. So it might be close making it to that one if I get there. The one that is 10 miles away also closes at 1 a.m. But for some reason, the one that is 8 miles away closes at 3 a.m. I can make that one. At least that's what the phone says. I don't know if that's true. I would sure hope Google is right. 98% of the time, Google's right. A Taco Bell is open till 3 in the morning. Kinda awesome for consumers. Kinda crappy for the employees, but that would be sick. Depending upon how I feel, that would be an option. That would be an option. And yes, I prefer going to pick up my own food rather than delivery. You know, you're getting it yourself. You know what you're getting. You're watching the person make it. It's hot, it's fresh. It's not in someone else's hand, in someone else's car. So, that's just me. That's just me. Pizza's different. Pizza's been a delivery thing forever. Tacos, quesadillas, burritos, a little different. Little different. But now all the cars here, going back to the race, all on fresh tires, full tanks of fuel, no damage on this thing yet. And we are leading. This is lap 32 out of 160. I'm really hoping we don't have any cautions for a while. I really hope so. Eyes are getting a little sleepy, as they usually do around this time of night. But that doesn't mean we are going to bed anytime soon. It's Saturday. We stayed up. I actually fell asleep on the couch with the game still running last night. I don't get to stay up every night, so I really push it. Stayed up late last night. Woke up at 4 in the morning, I think it was. Controller in hand. Game still running. Shut that off. Went to bed. Now we're going to try to push it again tonight. We've got plenty of energy drinks in the fridge. We've got a case, or a 12-pack, whatever you call it. I guess it's a 12-pack. 12-pack of Celsius energy drinks. The 200 milligram healthy energy drinks. As well as 3 tubs of G Fuel. Already mixed, all 3 flavors in the cups. Cups are sitting in the fridge, getting cold. ice cold. Oh, we got a block. We got a block. So we got the G Fuel. We got the Celsius. We even have my Xbox Series X cooler, not a fridge. It's a thermo cooler full of Mountain Dew, which really doesn't do much for the whole caffeine thing for me. It's mostly just sugar, but it's a gaming stereotype. Mountain Dew, Doritos, Taco Bell, pizza, and it's Saturday night, so this is what we do. Don't have the lead for long. So yeah, we're gonna stay up and have fun tonight. After this is over, eat. Do have to spend some time editing it, getting a thumbnail ready. Then the video has to render, and then we will upload it to YouTube so that it is ready for viewing tomorrow morning at 8:30 on Sunday. That way, you know, while you're waiting for the actual race to start, or in the case of it's the off season and you want some NASCAR to watch, you've got it. So that's the plan. That'll probably take me pretty late into the night, so we'll see what we do after that. But I want to maximize my game time and my productivity at home with these things, because during the week I'm just kind of dead when I get home from work. So we'll do what we can. But it would be really nice to get some other stuff done after this. So we'll see. It's a shame I had to start so late. Didn't think helping out my buddy would take as long as it did, but in the end it's all good. I didn't exercise whatsoever this entire week, so this kind of makes up for it, I guess. Terry Labonte, what's up? Jesus, okay. Just slammed into me. Kind of want to do the same thing back. Idiot. There's a few drivers this season that have really been on my nerves. Bobby Labonte, Dale Jarrett, Mark Martin for a little while in a few of these races. Those are the main ones. Gotta let off. I don't know why. The car's just really tight coming out of turn 2. Not cool. I made a small mistake, I think. I drank a ton of water when I got home because I was in need of hydration, H2O water. But I thought it's the weekend. I'm going to open up an alcoholic beverage. And I've still got it in front of me. I've taken like 2 sips. Because I think it's attributing to my like sleepy eyes. Besides me putting in some manual labor and having bright lights pointed at me. 8% alcoholic beverages probably aren't helping. So, next pit stop, probably not pit stop, but next caution flag, we have to get something caffeinated. Clear. And trust me, I would rather stick it out than to take up more time doing slow, long caution laps. Hit lap 40. Eyes. This eye's been giving me trouble all week. Feels like there's something in it. There's nothing in it. It's annoying. It feels dry. Just waiting for it to go away on its own. A couple days it's been okay. Other days it's just really annoying. them off pretty well here. Really hug that inside so we don't have to let off. It worked. 43. Get out of my life. And car's not really turning in, so this is us right now. High side. Thank you. Leading all these laps. We need to get the most laps led. We always get it. Almost always. Dive inside. Gotta let off for a second. So 2 weeks ago, last race, I was talking about the new menu items at both KFC and Taco Bell. I ended up, on Sunday, I ended up getting the entire Burger King fiery menu, the new fiery Whopper, the chicken sandwich, the mozzarella sticks, the chicken fries. The Whopper was my favorite, not surprisingly. The Whopper was awesome. The bacon was great, the sauce, meat. It was very enjoyable. Ooh, those guys are in the wall. Chicken sandwich, okay. You know, it's decent enough. Chicken fries, again, okay. Mozzarella sticks, again, okay. The Sprite, the spicy Sprite, actually tasted good initially. Like when you first sip it, it's like, this tastes like really sweet, yummy Sprite. Then you go to swallow it, and then it tastes like crap. That's how they get you. If you've ever had the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew, it's kind of like that. So not a fan of that. At least I drank it cold, but I didn't finish it. Ah, that sucks. My goal is literally just to finish this race before my stupid key light goes out. Because again, I think it was last race, or maybe the one... I think it's the one before Sears Point and Infineon. Stupid thing was flashing because it was dying. Thought I had 4 hours on a charge on it, but it's actually like 3, I think. Maybe 3.5. Block. Dale, screw off. Jesus. I know you're my old man, but... Jeff. So it feels like there's something in my eye, but there's clearly nothing. I've washed them out, I've looked at them. So I'm sure they still have it. I can check the app next caution, but still need to get to Taco Bell, try out their new menu items. So that is my goal. Smooth line there. I switched that random YouTube channel that was playing on my side monitor here, thank goodness. Just got a little live stream going now. Only I can hear it, of course. And I normally wouldn't have that running, but again, I'm not live streaming. Didn't feel like music, so it's just background noise. Less cautions, the quicker we get some food. So let's keep it clean, everyone, please. I'm hungry. I'm sure everyone in the race is hungry. We are at 49 minutes of recording time. Obviously, that's not 49 minutes of racing. but we are close to a third of the way done with this one. Bro, I'm giving you plenty of room, guy. I'll duck down. Thank you. Another smooth entry. That sucks. Block. Block. Just block that inside. We will get him. We will get him. Try closing one eye for like a minute, see what happens. Really riding that line. My seat is more reclined than it usually is for recordings, just because back is a little sore after all the shoveling and stuff. Get tires. We're still like halfway on fuel. We're fine. I want some green flag stops, man. Let's do it. Let's shake up this field a little bit and keep it rolling. Whoa, we cut him off. Quarter to 10. I hate checking my phone during races. I should really wait until a pit stop at least. I do have a message. I probably, maybe need to read it. Maybe it's important. I don't know. No, it's not. Lap 50. Just keep this up, we'll be done in less than 3 hours, for sure. Thought I was clear. You heard it. He said clear all around. Jesus. I know my tires are worn. First couple races of this game has announcers that kind of announce what's going on in the race, and they announce lead changes and position changes, stuff like that. But they say the same exact things 3 times a lap, 5 times a lap. It gets really annoying, so I had to shut them off. They're really cool. They're a nice touch to the game. Just not programmed very well. The crew chief, I have to keep that on. Or I guess that would be the spotter. Is it a mix of the spotter or the crew chief? 88, number 6. Roush cars. Roush was good that year. Inside of Rusty. Not Rusty, Mark. Rusty's another one who's been giving me trouble though this season. Alright, nice. Rub my eye. I had to let off if I want to stay to the inside. I really feel like playing with sunglasses on. Bright light, man. And I don't even have all the lights on in this room. I realize I don't really have to have the overhead light on when I'm running my big lamp next to me and the key light. Oh, he snuck through, but Dale couldn't do it. Mark snuck through. They had a good run, but I split them up. Come on. We're a third of the race over with. At 56 minutes. I would say 15 of that, 10 to 15 minutes of that is not racing. Okay, Jesus. Dale Jarrett. See what I'm telling? See what I'm telling you? Ah, damn. Now we're losing spots. Okay. Spun Tony Stewart. Now he's back up to what, third? Crazy. His tires are worn. All in the yellow. When everyone else pits, we'll go. Try to stay on the same strategy. I realized it's really not worth, Dale. It's really not worth staying out on worn tires because your lap times are so slow. It's just not worth it. Make sure you're staying out, but the field is slowly catching you with their fast lap times while you just drop every single lap. No one's gone in yet. Mark or Dale, whichever one's up there. They got a huge lead. Can hear my tires barely squealing trying to get around there. Damn. Damn. Losing spot after spot. This is uncommon for us. We're always dominating, but not right now. Sorry. Huge gap between me and fourth. Nothing I can do. Just wait for these leaders to go in, man. There's a train of them. Stay in the throttle. We're dropping back. Nothing we can do. Nothing we can do. It's not our race. This is really uncommon for us. Extremely uncommon. Usually, we're always up front. Why is no one coming in? Got a good amount of damage, too. That'll take time to fix. Almost 4 seconds slower than my best lap time right now. What am I doing out here? I'm staying in it. I don't care. Ugh. This is tough. It's a tough one. Usually cars start going into pit now. No one's going in. This is really annoying. We just keep dropping back. Alright. Good entry. Again, just, yeah. Okay. This is so uncommon for us. I'm not going to get most laps led this way. Lap 60, 100 laps to go, guys. Should have enough speed to get back through these. She just doesn't turn. Have to actually let off. We'll probably have to let off. Well, we made it this time. Tires aren't even red yet. Alright. So these guys are pitting. The leader has not. So we're still going to pit with him. They are so far ahead. Jesus. All the plebs in the back went in. It's just me. I'm in the top 10. This is bad. They are still staying out. This is insane. I'm going in. Screw it. Turn. Get in there. I almost didn't make it. Oh, Jesus. I was about to run to the fridge, but I don't think I have enough time. I don't want to screw this up. This is just water. This is the alcoholic drink that I really don't even want to drink. I should stop being a biatch slow and drink it.
Get back out there. Number 43 will remember that one. We got some traffic easy on the merge.
8% is strong. Well, that was an interesting entry. We just get right back on the track. We don't stay on the apron. We don't get up to speed. We get up to speed on the track. This field is very mixed. We are very behind. Let's just see if we can make up time now. See where it falls. Hopefully, by the time I get halfway through this tank of fuel, I'm up in first place. Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, that is a long ways. 14th, 13th. Let's keep it going, please. Looks like Steve Park, my terrible... Maybe it's Matt Kenseth. Probably Matt. Steve Park doesn't really run this high up in the field ever. It's terrible. I always say, whoever signed Steve Park, which I think was Earnhardt Sr., big mistake. Big mistake. Oh, cars are still just pitting. Wow. Yep, there's Park. All right, top 10. Hold on to it. I thought I could go around him on the outside. Jesus Christ. I'm so glad we saved that. Now the slow crawl back up to speed. Damage does affect how fast your car drives aerodynamically and everything, so that might hinder us just a touch. Pretty hard hit. Now we're back up to speed. Let's work on Matt Kenseth again. Coming for you. There aren't many races where I've actually had to race. I mean, I've had to, but they've been pretty easy, just kind of cruising. Going back and forth with a few people up front the whole race, but this is a lot different. I'm actually having to race my way to the front here. Which is a nice kind of change of pace, I will admit. We're in the top 10. Let's try this again. Finally. Big pack of cars ahead of us. Very spread out. I guess it's not a pack of cars. I don't know if I have any shot to get up there.
That was your best lap of the day.
46 flat, basically. Sick. This looks like Steve Park. I'm so glad I actually feel as good as I do after physical labor. After working outside. Shoveling rocks and stuff. Glad I set up the chair this way. That's not Steve Park. My apologies.
Number 31 got by. The next two cars are for position.
Alright, up to 7th. Someone else on the wall. Alright, back up with Earnhardt Sr. My eye. The wall. Problems. Taco Bell. Must check menu. Must, should I order? Nah, I can't order ahead. I probably can order on the app, but it's only pick up through drive-thru. I don't know if I'd want to do that now. Even when I order food on apps, I don't pick up and drive through. I always go in the store. Something about going in the store. Top 5, let's go. Pushing it as hard as I can. And it's paying off. Lap 70. It is 10:01 right now. 1 minute, 9 seconds, or 1 hour, 9 minutes into the recording time. From the starting point, when I first said, you know, welcome and all that. So we're doing good. Drive. Catch the draft. Tony, you are my super speedway partner, man. You are my restrictor plate brother. Let's go. These guys work a lot together in real life back in the day when it came to drafting. Dude, look at these Roush cars, though, man. You got the 2 Roush cars, 2 Joe Gibbs cars, 1 DEI car. Where's my partner at? You got the Childress cars, the 31 and the 3. Who does the 8 have? Where's Steve Park? Always running in the back. I'm always solo here. Not even the 3 has my back most of the time. We're good.
You got a good line.
Still there. Side by side.
Clear all the way. Car high. The 88 car is still there.
Come on.
Still there. Be patient. Clear all the way.
Gotta let off. I don't want to hit the wall this time. Time always seems to go by a little bit slower once we get like past. Well, we're not even really at the past half. I can't talk. I'm so hungry. We are not at the halfway point yet. Close, but not yet. As soon as we get to what? Lap 50, 80. Once we get to lap 80, we'll be halfway through this thing. These races go by so much quicker without cautions, man. I've had races that have taken me 4 hours to complete. Granted, it was the longest race of the entire season. The Coke 600 at Charlotte. Pretty sure that's the longest, one of the longest. But man, so many cautions. That race took 4 hours. I couldn't believe it. I thought, oh, it's Charlotte. It'll be quick. Nope. Do my best to be smooth here. 5 laps to the halfway point. Making moves. They're planning. They're plotting.
Clear all the way.
sit up a little bit in this chair. Rearrange myself a touch. Start to slouch too much. Not good. Should really program this controller so that the right trigger is the throttle. Because I really don't like pressing down A the whole time. I know, sad story. Could have been worse. That could have been worse. We're gonna lose one spot. That slowed things down. Sheesh. Just jump back in the draft. Cut off for a second, right up to the wall. Intermission on the live stream. Thought it was over. Not yet. This is good. They've got a train going, man. So what else do I have going on? All I've talked about so far is food and what I've been playing. What I did today. What I need to do soon is wash my vehicles because they're dirty. I need to take one of them for a drive. My weekend car, my SRT4, because it's been like 2-ish weeks since I've driven it, which kind of sucks. I've been so busy. Oh man, I barely made that. Halfway through this race. We're taking chances here. Give me that lead. Oh! Couldn't block him. Wasn't fast enough. Ouch! Tires aren't worn yet. Why are we losing spots here? It's kind of dumb. Let me back in, coach. Screw you, Bobby. Hell yeah, great run. Come on, come on. 10-10, halfway through. It'll be close to, I don't know if it'll be 11:30, but it'll be close to 11, it'll be between 11 and 11:30. I'm predicting this race will be over, and I might have plenty of time to go to the closest Taco Bell. being they close at 1, and I live like 7 miles from it. We good. I'm gonna get done earlier than I thought. Surprised. I'm just waiting to start dropping spots again. Once the tires start to go. Charged my headset in a while. Should probably check what I'm at for battery on that thing. There go the tires. What am I at? 60%. Okay. That's good enough. A lot of time left. Oh, another thing I've been getting into. A couple updates. Not that they matter a whole lot. For a little while. Oh, Jesus. That could have been bad. So for a little while, my face cam wasn't working. So I just stopped making videos, thinking I will start making videos again once I get it to work. And then I realized so many other people make videos without face cams. I don't need one, so I got back on it. Did a few without it. It was different, but it actually turned out pretty good. Come on. And then I was able to fix it only after I made an upgrade to the PC. I do use a pre-built PC. It does everything I need it to do. It runs well. It plays what I need it to play. Jesus. But the storage capacity was garbage on it. And just, if you know Microsoft and their updates, all of the system updates and files and Microsoft BS was just taking up all of the freaking memory on it. It's only a 500 gig system, because I was cheap. But it's got good internal components, good graphics card, all that good stuff. Just really low memory. So after investigation, not knowing if I was able to upgrade the current storage on this pre-built, because I don't know anything about computers. Turns out I did. Had a friend help me put an SSD in it, 2 terabyte, 120 bucks. It's in. I got some stuff moved around, not everything. But a lot of my editing, my recording, I have a lot of things that are routed to that now, so that I don't have to continuously keep deleting things, moving things off of the PC, getting warnings about storage. It was really annoying. So I ran an external hard drive for a little while, and that got me through, but it's not enough. It wasn't enough anymore. So finally got that. The Windows C drive is still pretty full. It only has like 16 gigs left on it. But the good news is, besides Windows updates, there's nothing else going to it anymore. I could free up more space, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll do it when I need to. Everything worked after I moved everything over to the new SSD, except for, what was it? It was this. The emulator didn't work, and Clone Hero didn't work. But I got them to work after I moved the files back and whatever. Unity player, that's what it was. The Unity player wasn't working. So speaking of Clone Hero, that's also, if you don't know what Clone Hero is, it's Guitar Hero. If you play Guitar Hero, you know, little plastic guitars. So it is Guitar Hero for PC. It is free. You just download it off the internet. you can pretty much download any song you can think of for Clone Hero, and put it in the game and play it. It's really fun. A lot of custom songs in there. It's a lot of fun. But for the longest time, my old childhood Wii guitar that I bought a USB adapter for so I could plug it into the computer and use it, it stopped working. The buttons, the colorful frets, were not working, doing their own thing. So I took the guitar apart so many times trying to fix it, and it just never worked. So for a while there, I just gave up on it. I have a ton of guitars here, but I only have adapters for my 2 Wii guitars, and I didn't want to spend more money on a game that really it's just passive, extremely passive. I don't really care about too much. So randomly, after, I was trying to get Clone Hero to work, after moving all the data over and everything, I just thought the guitar wasn't going to work correctly, but I still needed to test the game. So I plugged it in, started playing a song, and the guitar works like normal. I don't know what happened to it. The last time I used it, it was just not working. Magically, I plug it in one day, and what do you know, it's working. So I played some Clone Hero last night. After you don't play it for a while, it's hard to get used to it again, so I'll have to do that if I have time. But I'm glad it's working. Who knows how long the guitar will keep working for. I really need to just get new internals, and that, or get adapters for my other guitars I have. That would be an option as well. Down to 10th. We are dropping spots, but we still have a few laps until these guys decide that they want to come in for pit stops. I'm really surprised. We had our first caution on lap 14. I caused it. I think that was Tony Stewart or Dale Jarrett. Then again, on 10 laps later, lap 24, same thing coming out of turn 2. I don't let off, and again, it was either Dale Jarrett or Tony Stewart that I spun out. It's funny though, I hooked Earnhardt Sr. unintentionally, and guess what? He holds on to it. Kind of funny how that works, huh? Dropping back like normal, but we had a pretty good feeling we're going to be making it up, just like we did last time by the end. So I have not paid attention to how much a full tank gets you as far as mileage goes, laps. Probably should have been paying attention to that, but whatever. We're going to have this coming pit stop and probably one more. I think we only go about 30 to 35 laps per pit stop. So that's my guess. We're going to be having 2 more. And only 2 cautions. I have not led the most laps, I do not believe, which is fine. It's been a challenging race, more so than a lot of other ones. But that's totally fine. Makes for better content, and it keeps me engaged in the race a little better. So yeah, I'm excited. PC has a little upgrade done to it. New SSD. When I had it open, I saw exactly where an M.2 would go. If there's any computer people, you know what this stuff is. It's a different type of storage. I saw where the M.2 goes, and I'm like, well, I didn't know that was there. I could have bought one of those, but oh well. Next time. maybe next time, unless I get a different PC one day. But seriously, pre-builds aren't that bad. They're more of a convenience thing. If you're not a computer guy like me, you go in, you buy a pre-built that you know it can do what you need it to do, and you call it a day. That's what I did. It's working. It'll be 3 years. Right? Yeah. I think I moved into this place in 22. I moved in 21, to 22, to 23, to 24. I guess I've had this thing 3 years. Still going good. And for anyone wondering what the PC even is, I don't know the real model number of it. If you go on Micro Center or Best Buy, I'm sure it'll pop up. Just an HP Pavilion gaming desktop. And as you can see, it runs emulators flawlessly. It looks great. Can't complain. As well as other games, you know, Assetto Courses and whatnot. Only thing I suggest, if you scoop one up, just toss an SSD in it. The more expensive models with more RAM and everything like I got already come with the included SATA cables and power cables. They're just tucked in, not doing anything, so you're good to go there. Just plug and play. Takes 15 minutes at most if you're being really careful, cautious. Crack it open, a few screws, plug and play, done. And also, too, if for some reason, if you're a racing fan watching this, and a Guitar Hero fan, and you still have a guitar and everything, you know, download Clone Hero, super easy. Songs, super easy to search on Google. Plenty of videos on YouTube about it, how to download Clone Hero. My eye. Anyone pitting yet? Oh. Maybe a couple. Yeah, go ahead and do that. They make adapters for Wii guitars. They make them for PlayStation 3 guitars, I believe. I know they make them for the 360s, the PlayStation 2s, so you've got options. And they make cheapo USB ones, specifically for PSP, not PSP, for PC as well, but I don't recommend those. Just find a nice, functional, old school OEM Guitar Hero guitar, and you're good to go. Said I was going to go in on that lap, but I guess I didn't. Lap 100. Hour and 33 minutes into this recording. 10:25 on the clock. Jeez, Andretti. At this rate, I'm thinking possibly another 35, 40, 45 minutes. 35 minutes at the least, no cautions. We just keep cranking out laps. Or 40 to 45 with maybe a caution in there. Alright, I'm going to go in next time. And then it'll be a good gauge to see. Well, yeah, I'm not going to make... Even if I make this fuel last up until the end, I'm not going to make the 21, 22 gallons last me over 50 laps. Not going to happen, so we're going in now. We're just losing time. Make sure I get slowed down. Get turned in. Perfect. This car is already in here. We are good to go. Let's do it. I really should run and grab that energy drink, but we'll be fine. I'm still alive. Massaging my broken eye. Very annoying. I'm a touch tired, but not enough to be rubbing my eyes this much. Ooh, okay, it feels good now. I'm gonna feel better once I get away from these lights and get some food and start doing other activities. I'm hoping I can have this video edited within about 25 minutes. Start rendering it. Make a thumbnail. That usually takes about 15 minutes while I have it rendering. And then I can do other stuff until that's done. These long-ass races take a while to render and upload, so I'll let it run. Get everything posted, ready to go. It's gonna have to run overnight to do it. If I just upload it in standard definition or HD, I could probably do it. I know I could do it a lot faster, but because I can. Oh man, I'm a lap down. Shit. I like to upload in 4K. Not everyone does it. I do. Best quality for the viewer, and it's really easy, so why not? It's done automatically because the editing software I use just renders it in 4K, so it's not. Again, that would probably take less time too, but I've always done it in 4K. I don't know the difference, so we're good. Enjoy. This is NASCAR 2001 from EA Sports. Emulated, upscaled, in 4K. Not many people can say that on YouTube at this moment. I'm sure someone can out there. I wonder if there's another person doing what I'm doing on this game right now, or even just playing this game in general. Who knows? Probably someone playing it, but not doing what I'm doing, which is full season in this, full season in 02 Thunder, 03, 04, 05, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then from there we move on to the Activision games. And then the motorsport games. The heat games, you know. Alright, back to 12th. I'm getting a little antsy, man. I need to stretch. I worked outside for 4 hours. Took a shower, loosened up a little bit. Now I'm sitting back down, and now I'm like, I need to stretch. Thankfully, my body doesn't hurt. Haven't even been thinking about my Taco Bell order. Other news, about a month and 10 days from now, a little over a month, roughly 5-6 weeks, auto uploads will be on for a few days. I will be at TwitchCon in San Diego for 2024, all 3 days.
You gotta pick it up a little.
I know that really doesn't have anything to do with this because we're on YouTube. You consume YouTube content. And I am not a well-known person whatsoever here on YouTube or in the Twitch space. But I am a moderator, so I was kind of feeling obligated to go, and I was kind of asked if I was going to be going, so I said sure. And that was right around the time to a couple months after I got back from my Florida trip, so I'm, you know, trying to recover from that. TwitchCon tickets go up for sale. They sell out real fast, so I did it as soon as they went live. TwitchCon tickets, airplane, hotel. I skipped out on the rental. I'm just going to do Ubers this time because I want to save money. I'm not going to do much besides go to the convention center every day, so whatever. $2,000. And that's not even with a rental car. And that's for 3 days. Orlando, Florida. I can do 4, maybe 5 days with rental car, airplane. I can do it for like $1,200. Los Angeles. Well, I guess I'm not going to Los Angeles. I'm going to San Diego. But California in general, man. Jesus. I don't know how people live there. His wages got to be higher or something. I don't know. So that'll be exciting. It'll be an experience. It'll be different. Excited to try some different chains, hopefully, if I'm near enough to them. Hopefully, do that. Meet a lot of new people. Explore, see new things. But we're just going to be backpacking it for the 3 days I'm there. And coming back, heading straight back to the office. We're only up to 9th. Jesus. Come on, let's go. So heads up on that. I'll probably speak more about it again later on, but we got time to fill, so why not mention it? My first, possibly only TwitchCon. I'm only going once just because I'm a moderator for a like a 25k streamer, 25k follower streamer. So it's kind of worth going just to get the experience once. One of those things where I'll probably do it once just to say I've done it. You know, meet the streamer and everyone else face to face that I've come to know over the past year. That'll probably be it. Kind of wishing it was somewhere closer and less expensive, but whatever. Whatever. Another fun fact, like I said, I'm only doing Ubers. I've only done an Uber once in my entire life. Downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota, at 1 in the morning, leaving the bar. Only time, so that was a good test run for me. Never done it, figured it out. I know there are Uber and Lyft pickups around, like in airports, so I have to figure that out. But other than that, it should be fine, right? It should be easy. My first experience was a good one. Very easy, so should be fine. Starting to slouch again. I really have to pee. All the water I drink is finally hitting me. But we are going to continue on. I will eat. I will piss. I will do all of that after this race is complete. Unless we hit a caution, then I will go. But I'm not going to purposely cause a caution. We are still really behind, over 7 seconds. This is way more behind than we were last round. Pit stops. I'm not sure why. Hopefully audio is good on this. I did turn the game audio down just a touch because I was doing some other videos and it just seemed a little loud. So we'll play back this one, I'll listen to it later. And for the next video, if I feel like it's good, I'll crank it back up those 2 notches I put it down, but you can still hear the game, obviously. You can just hear my voice a little more so than the game. Which is the point. Oh, these lights, man. These lights. It's different, you know, recording a Forza video. Because usually I only race 1, 2, maybe 3 races. Then shut down the recording, shut off this light. And it's not a big deal. But, man. Oh, okay, that sucks. Ow. But with this... I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. So on lap 115, we're running 7th. Still got about 3/4 of a tank left of fuel. Tires are good. Almost no damage.
You gotta pick it up a little.
An hour and 46 minutes into the recording. 10:38 at night. So if we can run this for another, let's see, 22 minutes to 11. And then maybe another 15 minutes on top of that. 37 minutes to do, you know, 44 laps. Is that doable? Wow, my best lap was a 45.3. I don't even know when I did that. My phone's going off again. It can wait. I'm gonna be close. Maybe it'll be like 11:20. I don't know. It'll be close. I feel like we're not gaining any time. I get distracted on the back stretch because I just don't pay attention. People, please stop Snapchatting me. I'm not available. Thank you. Dude, look at that. Just a train of cars. Just a perfect line. What a sight. Oh, oh, oh. Bobby's getting loose up there. Can't hang, old man. Ooh, let's keep it off the wall. Let's hook onto this train, dude. Coming up on Tony. And the train is still staying the same. And then you got me. Gonna come and mess it up. I am sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Oh? We got some smoke ahead. That was Jeff that time. Alright, well, so much for that. The lineup is broken. Made it back up here, bro. Dale's... Oh! Kind of used him as a buffer, but so did Dale Sr. up there. Jesus. Got into the wall a little bit, but he went for the lead at Daytona. Just gonna hug that inside.
The next 3 cars.
Squeeze on through. One after another. Thank you, thank you. Try to catch this guy. 40 laps to go. Well, not quite yet, but almost.
The 3 car is up high.
If each lap was a minute,
Show 'em how it's done.
you know, it'd be 40 minutes.
Still there.
That would be 11:30.
Here,
But each lap is not a minute. We still have one pit stop to do, which will take a couple minutes. Interesting math.
2 by 2.
I'm too dumb to do it.
Clear. The radiate up high. The 88 car is still there. Still there, be patient.
Still there, huh?
Still there, be patient.
I'm being patient. Plenty of room.
The radiate is still there. Still there.
Still there. I have to let off,
88 car is still there.
otherwise I'll slide up into him.
Here, still there. The radiate is still there.
I think it was a sign that
The 88 car is
I should maybe make a Taco Bell trip, because I just remembered I left my wallet in the car.
still there.
The car's in the garage, but still. I always bring my wallet inside.
The radiate is still there.
But I just wanted to get in the shower and be done with that whole ordeal. And the first thing I thought to myself was, well, man, I need to get started on that NASCAR race because it is late. It was like 8:20, 8:30 when I got into the room and started getting ready.
Car up high.
Snapchat continues to go off.
Clear all the way.
I will talk to you people soon. These group chats, man.
24 up high. That was a little slow. Pick it up.
Go, go,
Clear
go,
all
go.
the way.
Saved it. God, I want to close my eyes. Again, mentally, I don't feel tired. It's just this light
Clear all the way.
and my one eye being annoying. And I'm hungry and uncaffeinated.
Here, a little off the pace.
The senior's quick. Run. I'm gonna go for it.
Up high. He's got the lead. Way to go. Show 'em how it's done.
Had to get out of it for a second.
Still there. Good work. You got the lead. Way to go, fellas. The 3 car is still there.
Clear.
Car down low. Clear all the way.
Okay, well, the piss feeling went away, so that's good. How much longer this live stream has to go? Watching RGT85.
You're clear.
He's a video game YouTuber. Does a little bit of everything.
You gotta pick it up a little.
Excuse my yawn.
Up high.
Ugh.
You're the leader now. Go on, how it's done. You're still there.
Oh my gosh, the yawn made my eyes water a bit, and now they feel so much better. I guess my eyes feel dry.
Still there.
Maybe that's what this feeling is. Maybe I need eye drops. I'm not really a person who gets dry eyes. Maybe that's what's happening. Because that felt amazing for like 5 seconds after I had some wateriness to them.
Getting more. Keep an eye out. Still there. Be patient.
Maybe that's it.
Still there.
Do they sell eye drops at Taco Bell?
The 3 car is still there.
I'm actually excited to make this thumbnail for this thing.
Still
For
there.
more well-known brands and races, I try to make like nicer thumbnails with a little bit of logo branding for the companies and sponsors of the races and stuff. So Pepsi 400 logo on this one. Excited to do that.
Still there. The next 3 cars in position. 24 car up high.
Come on, get in there.
You're a little off the
Didn't
pace.
lead that one. Or maybe I did.
You're all the way.
Just barely. Just barely. 0.2 of a second.
20 car is up high.
No, less than that. 1/100th of a second?
You're all the way.
Tony, let's not repeat, brother.
Down low. Number 3 is still there.
Halfway on fuel. I'm not turning.
You're all the way.
Yeah, man, when my eye starts to water,
Up high.
it feels good. It sounds weird, but you've never heard that before, but it's true.
You're clear. 2x2, stay high. Car up high. Lift it up, buddy. Number 3 is still there. Be patient. The car ahead is for position. 2x2, stay high. You're the leader now. Way to go, fellas. Clear.
So, what I'm seeing is we're not gonna make it. It would be very, very close
Halfway on fuel.
if
Halfway on
we
fuel.
made it on fuel, because it was lap 100, 101 that we went to pit, I think, right? And the announcement, the call out for halfway on fuel came at 1:30. So we are within 1 lap of having exactly enough fuel to make it the entire way. I don't know which way that goes. If it's 1 lap, not enough, 1 lap to make it, I don't know.
You're a little off the pace.
Got a good YouTube video on now. Nice. LAN parties. So I don't know if I run it. I think I might just run it and just stay out and see what happens. Why not? We could win this thing even if we do a little splash and go. And, got some damage.
Car high.
Not thrilled with it.
Lift it up, buddy. The next 3 cars are for position.
I might stay out. So, I've been feeling
You're all the way.
nostalgic lately, as I do
Number 20
a lot.
is high.
And I never went to these types of events but looking back at like old footage and how gaming used to be, I've looked a lot into old school LAN parties when everyone used to bring their old PCs, lug those things around and play. I don't even know what you played back then. I know of games that you played back then on the old PCs. Counter-Strike's one of them. Other stuff like that. So I've been looking at like a lot of those old school type videos. People going to LAN parties, just how fun they were. Ridiculous amount of cords and cables everywhere, and tripping breakers with all these computers plugged in, and all the stereotypical Mountain Dew, Doritos, pizza. Just a bunch of friends having a good time. And then that progressed on to like, you know, original Xbox and the 360. Also huge when it came to the LAN stuff. Not so much in the PlayStation scene, from what I've seen so far. I don't think that was really a thing for PlayStation. But of course, Microsoft PCs and the Xbox definitely was with Halo and things like that. So there's this channel I found, and it's not old school stuff. It's a group of friends that have been getting together for the past few years to still do LAN parties, and they bring over like their newer PCs, and you know, they set up all the tables, chairs, order a bunch of food, buy a bunch of food, play a ton of different fun games together. But they document it, they record it all, and it's just really fun to watch. So the channel is called Nerd on a Budget. It's this Asian guy. I think his name is Danny. I think. Ooh. Someone had to slip up. Of course, it's Dale Sr. Boy, excuse me. But yeah, Nerd on a Budget. If you go to his channel, go to playlists and look for, what is it, LAN Party Stories. He's got like LAN parties fully recorded. Like, you know, the early ones, the videos are like 15, maybe 20 minutes long. And they document the parties. And now, like, the most recent one was over 2 hours. And they have a couple of LAN parties with this huge group of friends, like, once or twice a year. Well, twice a year. Summer LAN party in spring, I think it is. I don't think there's winter ones that they do. But super fun to watch. Cool group of friends. Get together, have fun. I don't have enough friends to do that whatsoever, so it's cool to see other people doing it. And I'm realizing now, I don't know what I was talking about. There's no way in hell I'm gonna make it on fuel. Like, I'm looking at the fuel gauge, and I am looking at laps left, but I'm not sure what I was thinking. How am I gonna make 8 gallons last me 22 laps? Jesus, Jeff. Ugh. You're falling back so hardcore. Hey, Tony's back here with us. T-Bone. Really good run. Gotta let out, but that was a really good run into one. Save it. Save it. He saved it. He's back on. Jesus, look at that move. I was looking in the rear view to see him spin out, but he didn't. Well done, Rusty. Well done. And there goes the Snapchat again. Still in fourth. It's pretty good. We're actually fighting to stay up here, even though we're really falling off. Could be worse. Still looking at that fuel gauge. And the miles left. Wondering how we're going to do this. If I think we can, we're going to do it. For sure. I just need to see and watch how much fuel I use from the time I strike the start-finish line, make one lap and strike it again, cross it, strike it, whatever, and then I'll know when it gets to be really close what I need to do. Hopefully it works in our favor. Otherwise, we're doing a little splash and go and crossing our fingers it works. 20 laps. I wasn't looking. I think it started at 6.7 at the start-finish line. Oh, they're eating pizza in this video, and I want some. Block. Nothing I can do. Okay. He's in the wall. Jesus. Can't turn. Literally couldn't do anything there. Again, too much going on. Wasn't paying attention to. Oh my. Well. There you have it. We're not making it on this now. Jesus Christ, man. Less than 20 to go. This is how it ends. Well, not how it ends, but we'll be making our final stops. And I'll have plenty of juice and everything to pick my way through the field if I need to. And everything should work out. But I was gonna go for fuel mileage and try to make it interesting. But we're gonna play it safe, I suppose. I'm gonna get through the pit stop, then I'm gonna grab an energy drink. 11 o'clock p.m. Everyone's going into pit. Let's do this. Last pit stop. It's gonna be a good ending. I am going to check my phone now.
Tires all the way around.
energy drink time. I will see you for the final start of the race. Here we go, green flag. 11:05. Let's get these 15 laps done. I swap out the alcohol for energy drink, and instantly my eyes are awake.
The pace car is ducking in. Green flag is out.
Somehow we're starting 9th. Pretty good. Let's rip through this traffic and get us a win as soon as we get up to speed. Brings me back to Donut Media. And this is everything you need to know to get up to speed on Taco Bell. James Pumphrey, my favorite person of Donut Media, leaves Donut, left Donut a little while ago, I think. He just released a video talking all about it, kind of a sappy but wholesome, nice video. I watched it, part of it. That dude's been through a lot, man.
You're a little off the pace.
Remember when James Pumphrey was like a bigger guy, got all those Dodge tattoos, and then had like a heart attack or some major illness, and then all of a sudden he started getting fit,
Up high.
started changing. And man, he's been with Donut for 10 years now. The guy looks definitely older now. A lot of weight loss, gray hair,
2x2, stay
a
low.
little bit of a wrinkly face going on.
You're clear.
That sucks because that makes me realize just how freaking old I am.
2x2, stay
I'm not getting any younger.
You're clear.
I'm closer to 30 than 20, I'll put it that way, and like, I don't know, professionally, at work and everything, I don't act like I'm a kid, but at home, chilling, you know, I'm still a kid.
The 20 car is
I want to play games, stay up late, eat junk food, do fun stuff, drive cars fast.
You're clear. Car up high. Great drive, and you're in the lead. Doesn't feel up front. Clear all the way. That was a little slow. Pick it up.
My nose is itchy. Oh yeah, we're in first place. Sick. So if my calculations are correct, if I had glasses, 11:08,
Car down low.
we will be very close to our 11:15 mark
The radiate is still there.
of completion, as long as there's no cautions.
Still there.
Cross your teeth. I was gonna say cross your teeth.
You're at the point. You're the man. Keep in the rearview mirror. The radiate is still there.
Cross your fingers.
Clear.
Usually too, at least for a few laps every race, we race like this, and we really haven't this race. We've been all interior camera, cockpit cam. Which is fine, but this really shows off, like, well, the cockpit does too, but the car models, everything is really upscaled, looks sharp, looks shiny, looks nice under the lights. Sure, the lighting isn't perfect, the shadows aren't perfect, but it looks good. I like the night races. Give off a different vibe, especially because I'm racing at night.
10 to go.
10 laps to go in the Pepsi 400. Well, Dale Jr. isn't fighting his way through a field of cars this time. Nope. He's trying to... never mind. Now he's fighting through a field of cars.
Car is still there.
Excuse me, thank you. Sorry about that.
Way to go, fellas.
far chase cam is what I prefer. Even more so than that, it looks really nice in here. This is what I like. If only I could make a turn like that every time. Oh, come on. It is really tough to drive straight on a controller down the backstretch and take a drink of anything. But seriously, that caffeine, man, instantly opened my eyes. I have not been ingesting as much caffeine as I have usually. I used to be like a 2 to 3 a day person. High content, like 200 to 300, and now I'm drinking like maybe 1 a day if I'm lucky. I'm 160 milligrams at a time. Not the same as I used to be. Definitely healthier, but definitely more tired, which sucks. Figured it'd be a good thing to get myself off of so much caffeine, but I just end up wasting time sleeping, and yes, I think sleeping is kind of a waste of time. I just try to sleep as much as I feel like I need to get through the day, but sometimes I end up falling asleep taking dumb naps, and I'm not happy about it. It's time wasted in my book. Come on. I just realized the mouse has been like creeping over onto the screen. See the little arrow on the left? Dale, screw off. Yeah, now you can see it. There's the mouse. What are you doing here? Go away. Oh! I don't know where the mouse went, but it's off the screen. Holding it down, everything is good. As long as I don't hit this wall, we are going to block everyone back and forth. Like we're Kyle Busch, I don't care. Now we're stuck in the middle. Come on, let's clear him. Clear. And this spotter sucks. 5 to go. 11:14. We are going to miss our 11:15 goal. Wasn't really a goal, but we should definitely make our 11:20 goal by the time I end the video. 11:30, after I take some screenshots for the thumbnail and do our outro, and then that gives me an hour and a half to get to the closest Taco Bell before 1 a.m. and I'm excited. I could make dino nuggets here and some waffle fries that I have. I can make a sandwich. I'm burping now. I can make hot dogs or something. But I haven't eaten out all week and I am hungry. Gotta get those new menu items before they're gone, man. They've been out for like a couple weeks already. 2-3 weeks. Gotta do it. Gotta live life. I've said this before. I only justify eating out nowadays. For quite a while, actually. I've been at this for like a few months, where I justify eating out, fast food, if it's new menu items I'm trying. If it's recycled menu items, it depends. Like Wendy's saucy nuggets, I'm like, no. I can make their saucy nuggets on my own. I just buy nuggets, ask what dipping sauce I want, and it's the same freaking thing. So no saucy nuggets, but genuine new menu items at places. I will say, all right, I'll go try this. Otherwise, doing better on eating out. Better for my body, better on my wallet. 2 laps to go. You know, one thing I'm not gonna do, unless I get some sort of meal, is get a Pepsi with my Taco Bell. Unless I get a meal, then I'll get Pepsi. But yes, I am one of those people who goes to Taco Bell and does not get Baja Blast, because it's really not that good. It's not. It's good, but I'd rather have regular Mountain Dew over it. Alright, we're in the middle. Alright, this is going to be the last lap. Oh, we're clear. He backed out of it. Last lap of the 2000 NASCAR Pepsi 400 at Daytona. And what do you know, Dale Jarrett behind us. Nice and smooth through there. Don't have to lift off. Perfect. My eye. Jesus. So annoying. Into turn 3. And out. And honestly, no drama. This was a really good race.
Yeah, you're one amazing driver.
Sweet. Alright guys, that was the race. We got first place once again. Started 6th, finished 1st, completed all 160 laps, and we got the 10 bonus points. Can't complain there. Some other race stats, there were 3 cautions for 9 laps, 43 lead changes, pretty decent amount, and I got most laps led, which is sick. Our next race is going to be at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. You guys know, old school Brickyard 400. Should be interesting. So stay tuned for that one next weekend here on the channel. Thank you very much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.